Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope all of you are doing well. Well, student, today I will bring some material that very interesting for all of you. I hope. For now, I will deliver the material about descriptive text. Now let's see the slide. Wait a minute. This is our material today. Descriptive text. Well, now let's see the next slide. Oke, there are learning objective. Jadi tujuan pembelajaran nih anak-anak. Setelah sajikan gambar, video, dan contoh teks deskriptif, melalui pendekatan saintifik dan menggunakan model pembelajaran problem-based learning, peserta diharapkan dapat 1. Mengidentifikasi, 2. Menganalisis, 3. Membuat, dan yang terakhir mempresentasikan descriptive text. Now, let's move to the next slide. What descriptive text is? Apa sih descriptive text itu? Well, descriptive text is a form of text that contain a description of an object which is described in written or spoken form. Jadi, descriptive text itu adalah sebuah teks yang menjelaskan tentang satu hal atau satu objek, dan kita menjelaskannya itu dengan cara baik itu tertulis ataupun kita dengan cara lisan. Now, let's move to the next slide. Part of descriptive text. There are two parts of descriptive text. Number 1 is identification, and number 2 is description. In the identification, we have to find out what we will describe about. Jadi kita cari tahu apa yang bakalan kita deskripsikan. For example, when we want to describe some place, we have to find out apa sih nama tempatnya and di mana tempatnya, kalau ada bayar, how much gitu, and then bukanya dari jam berapa sampai jam berapa, or when we want to describe some person, of course we have to know the name, the birthday, the address, and apa pekerjaannya, terus apa hobinya juga, and the others. And after that, in the description, you have to describe all of what identification said about. Jadi apa yang diidentifikasi sudah kita cari, kita jelaskan in the description. Jadi kita bisa jelaskan secara tertulis ataupun secara lisan about the identification what we want to identify. Then now let's move to the next slide. Characteristic of descriptive text. Number 1 is just focus on an object. Jadi yang pertama tuh benar-benar fokus apa yang kita ingin bahas, apa yang kita ingin deskripsikan, we just focus on that. And number 2, using the simple present tense. Jadi di descriptive text ini kita pakainya simple present tense. And number 3, using adjective. And then number 4, using attribute verbs, for example, like to be, are, am, is. And then last, use interesting language. Well, student, this is very important for number 5. Why? Because when we describe about something, kita tuh bakal narik pembaca kita atau pendengar kita. And then we have to use our best language. And then we can engaging our reader or our listener, dan itu bakalan lebih menarik buat pembaca atau pendengar kita. Now let's move to the next slide. Type of descriptive text. Number 1 is a person. Jadi deskripsi teks itu ada tentang person. Number 2 is place, tempat, and animal, hewan, and item, or things, benda-benda. Now let's move to the next slide. This is the example of descriptive text for person. I take the person of Maudi Ayunda. You can read this. Mode Ayunda is blah 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 blah. This is the example of descriptive text for the person. And now let's move to the next slide. This is the example of descriptive text place. I say Vinugan Tole. You can read this again. 1, 2, 3, finish. Now let's move to the next slide. This is the example descriptive text of animal. This is the example, very simple descriptive text. This is an elephant. Elephant has 2 white ears, 2 ivory, and elephant has long trunk and hug body. Now let's move to the next slide. Then this is descriptive text of item. I take example for this is handphone. Handphone is a modern tool which has a network and can do many things. There are software and system and they are often used to communicate. Then guys, there are tadi sudah disampaikan kan contoh-contohnya. This is gift from me for you. Ta-da! Okay, student, you have a task from me. Number 1, make an example of a descriptive text with a free topic. Kalian jadi buat satu descriptive text dengan topik yang bebas. Sir, I want to use descriptive text of person. Okay, place. Okay. Animal or thing is okay for you. It's free for you. And then after that, you have to present your work in the form of a video. Jadi setelah kalian dapat tuh descriptive text tentang apa, you have to make a video tentang descriptive text yang kalian pilih. Well, student, thank you very much for your attention. I hope what I've delivered today can be new knowledge for all of you. And don't forget to do your task. Okay? See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.